Hey guys, KRC here with a double review. This time I'll be reviewing the Deluxe Dozer Dragon and Deluxe Turbo Dragon from Tomica Hero Rescue Fire. These are the rescue vehicles used by Fire 2 and Fire 3. So, let's get started. First off, we'll look at Dozer Dragon. This rescue vehicle is mainly grey, dark grey, and goldenrod. Being rescue vehicle 2, we've got a big 2 here on the side. Have a lot of nice molded in details. Have cockpit here on the front, with the looks of a dragon face all around, including the eyes on the sides, and horns, which are actually kind of like sirens or headlights. And we've got this trail section in the back, which, similar to that of Fire Dragon, can be used to store and then carry around a core vehicle, and rolls very well on its 8 wheels. Transform it from scramble mode to rescue mode. First you lower down this part and split it in half. Then flip these parts to the front and tab these together. And here we have Dozer Dragon in rescue mode. Now, something I forgot to mention with the Fire Dragon review is that the rescue vehicles are based on actual rescue vehicles used for firefighting. So whereas Fire Dragon was a fire engine, Dozer Dragon is of course a bulldozer. You can see now that the wheels have been converted into these large caterpillar treads, which also reveals the Rescue Force Rescue Fire symbol, and some new red sections on the sides. Now have the full completed bucket scoop, which is a little bit loose so it can raise and lower. It can still roll around quite well. And also has a gimmick where it can be used to launch core vehicles. So, using our stand-in core striker, load in here. Then, using this little button on the back, launch it out like that. Let's do that one more time to try to get a straight shot. And you can see that it uses this section as a ramp. Now it is best to do this while the canopy hatch is open, because if you try to do it with it closed, it will open up still, but you won't get quite as good of a launch. Next we'll use Dozer Dragon for a rescue Gattai in combination with Fire Dragon. So to repair Fire Dragon, all you need to do is remove the dragon ladder and set it aside. Then for Dozer Dragon, I'm going to remove the top canopy and plug it on top of Fire Dragon. And take these parts, extend out 2 sections, take the halves of the scoop and rotate them around, and plug them onto the side using these joints. The same for the other side. And here we have Fire Dozer Dragon, which does give it some added length, as well as these scoop-like claws on the front. The one little flaw of this is that because it only tabs into these parts on the side, when trying to pick it up, you'll notice that these parts are a little bit loose. Though that isn't really much of a problem if you have it here on the ground like this. Next we have Turbo Dragon. This one's mainly green and black. You can see the dragon-like details up here on the top, as well as some headlights. And emergency lights up here. You have the R symbols on the sides. Some proper headlights up here. And a few more details all around. This one has 4 wheels, 2 big, 2 small. It does roll quite well. And it's just a single or simple one-step process to turn it into rescue mode, which is to raise up this part. And here you have Turbo Dragon Rescue Mode, where it's based on a fan truck. And so this has a gimmick where if you take this little gear, or this little dial, and spin it, it'll cause the fan turbine to spin as well. Now for this one, you can kind of fit a rescue vehicle up there, but the way you actually use it is actually with this part slightly lowered. You raise this up all the way, and the reason why I have this lowered back is because this will just kind of knock into it if you have it up all the way. And like before, we'll load this in, and using a button on the back. Launch out the rescue vehicle. Just like that. And for this one, you definitely want to have it open to that because it actually has these two kind of loose latching clips on the side. In the case of this, it'll get stuck if you don't have this open all the way. Now, there is no official rescue gattai between Fire Dragon and Turbo Dragon, but it is possible to make one. So, we'll lower down the fan and remove it, like so. Plug the main cab onto the front of Fire Dragon. Then raise up the Dragon ladder one click, and attach the fan to it. And here we have an unofficial Fire Turbo Dragon, which now has the Dragon ladder to turn the fan left and right. Now this also lets me show off a certain feature of Fire Dragon that I didn't get to in the initial review, which is that if we try to open up the canopy to launch out a core vehicle, notice nothing happens. That's because on the front there is a locking mechanism. As you can see here, you have this tab here, and if we press it, that actually serves as a lock to prevent the canopy from opening while it has something attached to the front. And of course, if we remove that, it'll open up same as normal, which is certainly a pretty smart feature. And finally, we'll make a rescue gattai combining Fire Dragon, Dozer Dragon, and Turbo Dragon. We'll start with Dozer Dragon, where we'll split it apart. Do the same kind of parts transformation as we did, or part conversion as we did, for Fire Dozer Dragon. We'll add these two pieces onto the sides. Then, take Turbo Dragon, lower and remove the fan. Also point out the 3 here on the side since this belongs to Fire 3. And we'll take the cab to Dozer Dragon, plug that onto the top, and plug this whole assembly onto the back. Then we'll unclip the 2 Gatling guns from the Dragon ladder, clip them onto the sides of the fan, raise it up 1 notch, and just let me lock this into place. Rescue gattai! And here we have Super Fire Dragon. So with this, you combine the best elements of the 3 different rescue vehicles into one. You have the main body of Fire Dragon, the Dozer scoops of Turbo Dragon, and the fan of Turbo Dragon. Or the scoops of Dozer Dragon, rather. While it does just store these 2 caps I can carry on the back, it does give them somewhere to go. And interestingly, this seems to have a gimmick where, as you roll it along, well, it might just be a coincidence that as it's going along, you can see The claw's kind of moving. Of course, you still have the rotation and swiveling of the dragon ladder. And you can still activate a final rescue. Final rescue, Super Ice Tornado. And I will admit that in my last review I made a mistake of calling the final rescue for Fire Dragon Water Cannon. That's the final rescue of Rescue Striker, and Fire Dragon's is Ice Tornado. And there we go. So overall, while Dozer Dragon and Turbo Dragon may not be as complex as Fire Dragon, they're still enjoyable in their simplicity. It has some cool gimmicks as well as nice simple transformations, along with the combinations with Fire Dragon. And there will be further combinations in the future that make use of these two as well as the main Fire Dragon, so look forward to those. Next time I'll be reviewing the Deluxe Mosa Changer and Mosa Blade. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.